What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back here with some Screwface. This time we're checking out his Super Gremlin remix. Okay. Now, I think it's been a minute since I've done a reaction to Screwface's music. I think the last thing I've done was his Right and Righteous that he did with Easy Meal. And I know the man was super excited about that dream come true, And honestly, Screwface is definitely one of those reactors that, is really giving hope to the reactor community as far as like where it could go. Cause, he's been, I believe he started off reacting and then, next thing you know, he's on an ERB, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, he's got a feature with Easy Meal and everything. And that's actually pretty exciting for, smaller channels like myself to kind of see what it can become. And of course you got, really, really big channels like AOK doing his thing, No Life Shack definitely doing his thing, really just opening, the horizons and letting us know the type of stuff that can be done. And I think that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want about Screwface, but he's out here doing a thing. So I applaud him for that. Anyways, we about to get straight into this, man. I've been hearing some things. Let's shut up and turn it up.
Guess who's back?
How long has it been since he did his last one?
Worldwide Cypher 2 coming.
That's gonna be
wanna
late.
Kill me, I'ma live it talking like a young Obama in the Oval Office. Pour out Hennessy for all my enemies. We John F. Kennedy, them niggas often.
You know what's also pretty cool is that obviously, we watch Screwface's, reactions for the bar breakdown. So it's nice for him to get on the mic and really be that dude out here that's like dropping bombs already. Target, like I'm in the Oval Office. Kennedy got shot in the head. He's about to shoot him in the head. Okay.
Like a young Obama in the Oval Office.
Yeah, I kind of hear that Oval Office. See, he's saucy from the start. Okay.
Pour out Hennessy for all my enemies. We John F. Kennedy, them niggas often. I ain't freaking stopping, I'ma keep it honest. What's a gremlin to a freaky goblin? If you JR's doing all that talking, then the let it ring on you fucking hobbits. Man, I spit the a gremlin to a freaky goblin. If you
JR is doing all that talking, token, JR's, JR's token, JR's juniors. If your juniors doing all that talking, if you JR's doing all that talking, Lord of the Rings references, but also juniors because you sonning them, right? I'm a junior actually.
doing all that talking, then the letter
Lord of the Rings, okay.
Hobbits. Man, I spit the hardest till I see regardless. You can play this shit and get a harvest. Just a freaking heathen up in Eden's garden, but I'm sorry, Jesus, I'ma eat regardless.
Adam and Eve Day, that's got best up. He said he go eat regardless, bro. This man said, go ahead and reveal the sin. I'm eating. You can play this shit and get a harvest. Just a freaking heathen up in Eden's garden, but I'm sorry, Jesus, I'ma eat regardless. Bro, do you kind of hear the waver in his voice? I'm sorry, Jesus, I'ma eat. No. Performance, man.
This shit and get a harvest. Just a freaking heathen up in Eden's garden, but I'm sorry, Jesus, I'ma eat regardless. I seen the monsters, done beat the odds, and now I can shop around Neiman Marcus. No need to bargain, cause it's death we mark. Well, you ain't know I got my name for Basil Wallace, man.
I didn't know that actually. Okay. I like that. So now he's talking about, kind of the flex, he's been where he come from. And now, what did Nicki Minaj say? Actually, I don't even know if Nicki Minaj said this. But it was something like I feel like a bunch of rappers said this, where they were saying, the tag ain't an issue. If you want it, you gonna go get it.
Now I can shop around Neiman Marcus, no need to bargain, cause it's death we mark. Well, you ain't know I got my name for Basil Wallace, man. I Steven Seagal. Break your arm out the collar, flip it, kick you right out the sauna. That's
Steven Seagal, you bro.
You ain't know I got my name for Basil Wallace, man. I Steven Seagal. Break your arm out the collar, flip it, kick you right out the sauna. That's word of my mama and word of my papa. We mafia tie like a fucking Sinatra. They spinning like.
We mafia tied like a freaking Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, mafia tied. I actually don't know if Frank Sinatra was part of the mafia. Wasn't that like a rumor or something like that?
Flip it, kick you right out the sauna. That's word of my mama and word of my papa. We mafia tied like a fucking Sinatra. They spinning like karma. The lucky ones hitting the armor. The rest of you niggas is goners. This shit is so bonkers. What I smoke got green and red hairs, packed looking like Blanca. I'm looking like
Street Fighter, okay.
Like Alpha. Yip, motherfucker, body bag, zip, motherfucker.
This oh, he just putting all kinds of references in here and everything. You know what's kind of crazy? I would like to go and kind of look at some of Screw's earlier raps and then compare them to now, right? Now, obviously, nerdcore has had an influence over Screw, because he messes with the scene. I don't know if he's always kind of included these type of video game references and stuff like that. Maybe he has, possibly, but you can kind of hear that influence, right? Ever since he did his first nerdcore reaction, and then he did those features and everything, and now it's kind of like become a part of him. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty cool. Like nerdcore can changes a lot of people, because we all remember, you know, especially if you was big into an anime when you was growing up and everything, and of course you're getting bullied and pushed around. I was never bullied. I'm a tall dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a violent person, but my height is enough to keep people at bay, and that's exactly what it was in high school. But I was big into it. You know, you see me over there in the background, just like in the back class, like drawing Vegeta. You know, I was big in Dragon Ball Z. You know, the big three, drawing it and everything. And yeah, you got all these people like, you know, nerd and everything. But now you see what the scene is like right now. Like, he even got some mainstream artists dabbing into that stuff. Not fully, because they ain't ready for it yet. But that's just cool. It's just how it could change you, because now it's seen as cool. And then you kind of put like rappers like Screwface and, you know, other and like DPS and Rustage and Schwabity, and you put them all in there. These people who got like real talent and everything, and they able to like weave and wove these things to make it sound even better. Like that's freaking amazing. And then this is what we get.
Yeah, I'm at the collar flipping, kick you right out the sauna. That's word of my mama and word of my papa. We mafia tie like a fucking Sinatra. They spinning like karma. The lucky ones hitting the armor. The rest
like
of you niggas is goners. This shit is so bonkers. What I smoke got green and red hairs packed looking like Blanc.
Weed reference, like, okay.
Yip, motherfucker, body
Avatar.
Zip, motherfucker, I sit motherfucker in VIP with VSOP. Lit motherfucker.
I'm not going to get that bar, VSOP. I'm not sure about that. I don't even have the slightest idea.
Motherfucker and a fight right back. See niggas talk shit, I don't really like that. Chop about the size of Aaron Yeager. Too much talk, have your blood like Titans attack. I spit fire, I'm trying to cremate you. All my God desire to see paper. And bars with cars, so y'all on speed race. I'll cut you, dog, I'm sharp as E major. These haters go see paper. If bars with cars, so y'all on speed race. I'll cut you, dog, I'm sharp.
This man just work a scale into a bar. I'll cut you, dog. I'm sharp as E major. All right. So, oh my God, yo. I don't know. I imagine if you don't know, okay, my music background is jazz. Okay. And one thing that they nail into you is scales. Okay. Now, before I go into this, we're going to get a little music theory lesson. Okay. There are 7 letters in the musical scale: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Now, if my memory serves correct, the furthest left note is a C, or at least there's a C and then there's 3 notes before that. And you'll start with C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. There you go. And every time you land on C, there's an octave. So if I was to sing this, it would go like C, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I don't even know how to say my alphabet. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And it keeps going at. So every time you land on C, it goes up another octave. Now, a piano has 7 octaves. So if you keep doing that all the way up to the 7th, you're going to get to a really, really high register. This is actually quite interesting information, because when you hear somebody say that they have a 4-range octave, 5-range octave, if you put yourself in front of a piano and you play throughout the entire thing, you get to really see how what the range of their voice is. Absolutely incredible. Anyways, reason why I said that is because E major, right? So it's E major. So it's going to start on E, and you guessed it, it's going to end on E. Now, if my memory serves correct, E major has a lot of sharps. See E, F sharp, see E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. It has 4 sharps in there. So I'll cut you, dog. I'm sharp as E major. That's a bar. Okay. Little music theory right there. I don't talk too much about music theory because it can get complicated real quick. Usually when I'm dissecting information, I try to use more relative terms, but man, it could get real theory up in here very quick. That's a bar.
Trying to cremate you. Oh my God, desire to see paper. If bars were cars, so y'all on speed race, I'll cut you, dog. I'm sharp as E major. These haters go complain and say whatever they need to say to stain you. But this anger gonna be the reason that we rush in Ukraine. Pop never got need to say to stain you. But this anger gonna be the reason.
Gonna be the reason that we rush in Ukraine. Okay, so gonna be the reason we Russian and Ukraine. So I can look at this in two ways. We're going to be the ones we can rush in and Ukraine, right? So we think about Russia and how they want to pretty much take over Ukraine. But then Ukraine was like, nah, bro, we about to fight back. And things wasn't so easy. So I can rush in and Ukraine, and you would think that, I'm somewhat of a pushover, but nah, I ain't that pushover. I actually got the heat and I'm about to start blowing, you know what I'm saying? Or we, rush in Ukraine to war, rush in and like you said, Ukraine. I'm not really sure what the crane, like Ukraine. I don't know if that's like a term for, he did his little neck slit and everything. So I'm not really sure what that means, but obviously, he's going to off you. So I get the meaning of it. But that's a bar, right? We rush in Ukrainian, Russian and Ukrainian. We're going to go to war on you. Okay.
That we rush in Ukraine. Pac never got in the car. If I shot at the bar, then it's probably like a side of Shakur. But I ain't killing my brothers at all, because if they started the war, then you probably be my brother-in-law. Like, damn face.
Okay.
Like a side of Shakur, but I ain't killing my brothers at all, because if they started the war, then you probably be my brother-in-law. Like, damn face, you breaking out your damn cage. Why you really on this rampage? Because you too full of man slaves, and a lot of reactors just paying it to a fan base. Nah. Why you really on this rampage? Because you too full of man slaves, and a lot of reactors.
And a lot of reactors just pander to fan bases. That's crazy. That's crazy. I learned that, before I even started my YouTube channel, I did a whole lot of research and everything. And the main so it's two reasons why I decided to split my fan base. The first is so I don't get stuck. Okay. If you ever see me reacting to a certain thing and it might be doing well, and then all of a sudden I just stop. The only reason why I've done it is because now I've become tired of listening to it, and I need to take a break so I can come back with some fresh ears, right? So that's the reason number one. Reason number two, I do consider myself a student of music, right? I need to be pursuing different types of things out here. I can't get stuck in tunnel vision. And I like to thank Jazz for that, because it's very, very complex and you don't stay in one place for too many times. So a lot of that is influencing my decision making. But yeah, like I remember when I went on this whole entire like BTS kind of thing, fan base and everything, did a couple of reactions and I left it. I'll come back to it another time. I did another thing like Angelina Jordan. I did a couple of them and I left it. I'll come back to it another time. Metallica, still do those. Did a couple of them, left it. I'll come back to it another time. And I'll just keep poking and prodding as my interest kind of peaks. And I think that's what reactors, I would like to think that's what reactors should be doing, right? Find a way to kind of break out of whatever kind of tunnel vision that you're in, because that tunnel vision is what will cause you to actually kind of pander. Now here's the thing: it's a thin line between pandering to a fan base and being and actually reacting to something that you really, really like, right? If you react to something that you really, really like, you're going to explore many different areas of that something, right? When we say pander to fan base, that means that as soon as you do a reaction and your views start dropping off, right, then you kind of go right back to what you were doing, because that's the only thing people are watching. Now, I've told you guys in a tweet before, when I release nerdcore stuff, I lose subscribers. I really do. I lose. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 3, but it's one of the things I don't necessarily care for, because I love the genre, right? And if anything, that's probably the most consistent thing that I've stuck with, because I love the scene. Okay. Now, you guys see some of the views that some of them get. Some of them only get like 100, maybe 200, 300. I don't really care. I really love the experience, and that's what keeps me coming. That's what keeps me going. Okay. I'd be surprised. I got a couple of reactions I do today, and some of them I know because I've been doing this for a while. I know that's not going to do well, but that's fine, right? Because I'm going to come out of it with another experience. And for all I know, I might be showing something amazing to another subscriber that likes to watch my videos daily. So that's pretty cool, right? So, okay. But like I said, it's a fine line, because if you really like what you're reacting to, it can somewhat be seen as a pander, even though you don't really mean it. So.
Damn face, you breaking out your damn cage. Why you really on this rampage? Because you too full of man slaves, and a lot of reactors just paying it to a fan base. Nah, I can't make this up. Hip hop came, y'all ate it up. Now them vids don't make as much, so them vids don't make as much.
Ooh, they don't make as much. Hip hop. Is that kind of like a reference to Tom McDonald, like Adam Calhoun? Hip hop. Is that what they call that?
Hip hop came, y'all ate it up. Now them vids don't make as much, so them vids don't make as much.
They don't make as much, so they don't make as much. Okay.
Shit, I ain't hating, bruh. Get your cheese, let me make your buck. There's a lot of real niggas, I got faith in us. My screwed ups just shake shit up. Shout out to all the real ones out there. Y'all know exactly who y'all are.
Enjoy NATO. That boy cold.
And if you got offended by this, then you're
Let's
probably
take a joy. I need to
supposed
check out some of these people in that city. They goats. Yo, Big Dipper,
back, they scared as hell, I swear
Big
to God, I know they
Fantano,
are.
Dante. That dude's super funny. Jay Rizzle, Dave Speaks. What it do, Dave? Hey, Game Boy Jones, Fabi. Hey, man, I appreciate the shout out, man. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I mentioned amongst one of those greats, you know, like Internet City, like big, huge channels and everything. You know, often whenever I'm doing reactions, I kind of think I'm just occupying like this really, really small, like super corner of the world and everything. And but when I see stuff like this, I'm like, yo, that's pretty cool, man. Okay. All right. So I didn't mean to make this a 15-minute video, but you know how things are. You know, when people spit something. I mean, if you're new to my channel, I talk a lot. Okay, that's what we do. That's how I look at reactions. It's supposed to be analytical, right? You're supposed to dive into this stuff, not just sit there and watch and shake your head. And unfortunately, or fortunately for you guys, I always have a lot to say. All right, y'all. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.